You did not eat to this morning in school?
Yes.
What happened?
Because when I got the food as already finished, everybody has gone to pack their bags.
Everybody has gone to pack their bags.
Yes.
Before now, after they remove you from the hostels, your hostel to senior hostels, and brought you back, who was beating you now?
Mr. Afan.
And who, to speak of Mr. Wu?
Afan.
And who again?
Only Mr. Afan.
Will flog you.
Yeah.
When you go to eat, what does he do to you?
He will start saying, where is my food? And he will not say, go and wear your container. You are wearing sandal, that's not the view. When I come back, I will not sit down, food has finished.
And when food finishes, do you complain that there's no food for you to eat?
Yes.
What do they say when you complain?
It's not saying there's food for them to give me. They said no.
So, as we speak now, till I pick you now, you have not eaten. You have not eaten, eh? And when you talk, they will say they will wound you. You shouldn't tell your parents. Because you were weak in your class, they took you to senior classes, Abi? And what does the seniors do to you? Talk. Don't be afraid, you're at home. All the threats can't work now, you're at home.
They remove my boxers. They not say, they don't put my boxers, they remove it. And I tell them to dig me, all the seniors to just force me.
Whoever is joining me live this evening, here is my son. This is his first time leaving home to school. He has never left home before to school. This is his first time leaving home to school. After the COVID, 2 months ago, he went to school. He went to school a very healthy boy. Picture. I can show his picture when he went to school. He went to school as a chubby boy. I had a dream barely a month where I saw my son. He would just look at me. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. If I want to look at him, he will turn his face. In that dream, I rushed to the school. They told me that all protocols, the protocol does not allow me to see him. I said, I had a terrible dream. And it's his first time coming to Deeper Life High School, Idoro Road. I want to see him. I had a terrible dream. They refused. After much, they brought him out. He wasn't looking this worst. I asked, why is he looking like this? I noticed that the boy was living in fear because he's a boy that talks everything. He talks too much. Please, whoever is watching this video should help me share it until he gets to the right appropriate authorities. It's not easy to muzzle one out together after COVID and send a child to school only for the child to return as a skeleton. Look at all his bones. Look at all his bones. This is a chubby striker. I will show his picture when he left for school. As he came back now, I will show his picture. He has been throwing up greenish things. I have videoed him. I will send his picture. Nigerians, please come to my aid. I never knew Deeper Life was strictly for Deeper Life member. I am not a member, but I paid my dues for my child to go to their school. So that day I went after the dream, and I discovered, and I was told that I told them that I would like to have to talk to my son one-on-one. That I wouldn't want to leave this thing this way. I would like to talk to him one-on-one. I took my son into the car. He was afraid. I said, talk to me. He said, if he talk to me, that they will kill him. I said, in a school environment, who will kill you? Talk to me. I am your mother. Here is the boy, the first day he went to school. Here is the boy, the first day he went to Deeper Life High School. Here is the boy, the first day he entered school. Here is him, and here is him now. I want the whole world to see my son. The first day he went to Deeper Life High School. I'm not saying that school shouldn't make you lose weight, but not to this extent. Look at him right now. Here is my son. As I speak now, he's running temperature. We have poured water on him and everything. Here is he when he went to Deeper Life High School. Let me show you where I picked him up, while he was throwing up. My son has been throwing up. I just picked him up from Deeper Life High School. I never knew it's only for members. Look at what my son looks like. Everything fully paid. Look at at what my son turned out to be. He looks like, I don't know, a skeleton. This boy is a chubby striker. He's a chubby boy. Look at what he's looking like right now. And I went, after I had that dream, I insisted that Sunday, they were holding their program, that I must see him. They brought him out. He could not talk. I took my son into my vehicle. I begged him to tell me what's happening. Now here I pick him from school. Look at what he's vomiting. He said he has not eaten since yesterday night till the time I picked him today. That he has not eaten. I asked him why he's throwing up. He said his tummy is spending in, he has not eaten. That they say if he complains, he will be a dead man. Help me share this until he gets to the appropriate authorities. Here is the boy I picked up from Deeper Life High School this afternoon. Look at him. He has been throwing up today. He has been throwing up today. Now, when I got to school that day, I told the school that my son, I need to talk to him one-on-one. I took him into the car. He told me, when I took him to school to write the exam, I made them to understand that my son wheezes at home. For this reason, I came with a marking torch. They said no, that they have other children who wheeze too at home. There is not a problem. Come to where fan will blow you so that your temperature is not high. Gently, gently, gently. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Is there no light here? Come inside so that you don't fall. Eh? Come. Look at him. That's my son. Look at him. Sit down there. Sorry, there's no light inside there. Let me just finish this. Here is my son I picked from school. Now, when I came that day, I took him inside the car. I had to beg a boy who talks like parrot to tell me what he's going through in school. He now told me that because he wheezes, the principal in the person of Ndidi, changing from GSS1 to SS what? Talk, SS what? SS1 and 2 hostels. And when you got there, what were they doing to you? Talk.
They were removing my boxers.
They will remove his boxers and push their leg into his anus. In Deeper Life High School. Talk, let the whole world hear. They will remove your boxers and do what?
They will remove my boxers and not say the now said no, all the seniors will not force me.
They will not force you. Yeah. And push they will be pushing their legs, their hands into his anus. And when you threaten to report, what did they say to you?
They said that if I report that's going to kill me.
Talk loud, let the whole world hear.
That if I report to principal, my mom, they're going to kill me.
They're going to kill you. And there's a principal in that school. A boy that came in as a chubby boy. You saw him looking like a skeleton. A principal in that school, whatever, did not talk. Until I had a dream where I saw my son turning and was a kind of waving me goodbye. I told my husband I had to go to the school. That this dream is not right. He said, let's pray. I said, prayers are not enough. I had to go to school and see what is happening. I got there, this boy confessed this to me. The principal gave me a word that I should leave him to write his exams. That it will not happen again. That they will return him back to GSS1 world. And they took him to the SS3 world because the teachers were not around. People who have children in boarding school don't know what the children go through. They have made them swallow whom they are. Boarding school of these days is not like boarding school of those days. That somebody should intimidate somebody and walk away with it. Today now, I went to pick my son from school. All his anus are bad. Look at the bones. Let me show pictures again of what it looks like before he went to school. He has been throwing up. He can hardly sit down. His anus are paining him. And the school is telling me that I should wait. I should not do anything. That they will come and visit me at home. Even if they come and visit me, I will still make it a live video until it gets to the appropriate authorities. It's not easy after COVID to cough out way above $500,000 and pay for school fee. And the child will come out to become a victim of what I don't know. My child is afraid to open up to me. Even when I've told him that he's not going back to Deeper Life High School. My child is afraid to open up to me what has happened. He is afraid that they will kill him. This is his first day in school. Nigeria, see his first day in school. Here is he. his face. Look at him. This is his first day in school. Does this person look like a victim of one sickness? This is him. Thank God I took him picture with other people. This is his first day in school, and look at what I have after 2 months. Deeper Life High School is not for those who are not Deeper Life members, so don't be deceived. Your children cannot talk. Look at what I got back after giving Kumuyi all my money. Look at what I got. I went there today. Teachers want to fight me. I have the video. I will send the video online. Teachers want to fight me. Teachers want to fight me. Teachers want to fight me. When I went there, it took me almost 1 hour before my son came out. It took me almost 1 hour before my son came out. I was like, what is happening? Every other person have picked their children. And I saw something on his body. I asked him, what is this? Lumu, take your hands up. He said it's boil. That he had boil. He had,
Papa bite.
Papa's what?
Bite.
Bite. And it turned to boil. They never called me. They never informed me. He's running serious temperature now. He has been throwing up. And they told him, what drug did they give you this morning?
They gave me blood tonic.
They gave you blood tonic because you are going home today. God punished Deeper Life High School. They gave you blood tonic because you are going home today. That's when they remember to give you blood tonic. Help me post this. Help me post this to whoever is concerned. Let them see. I'm taking him to hospital. I will keep every Nigerian updated until my son gets his sanity back. I can show you his anus. For SS3 students to be forcing his anus. Look at a child that sent to school, 11 years old. 11 years old, came back with a broken anus. Deeper Life High School, in Oro Road. Uyo. Look at him. A skeleton. I am not that hungry. I am not that hungry. And what did they say that made them not to give you afternoon food?
They said I should go back and wear cotton. Then when
No, that you said them, they said your parents did not pay for what? Say it loud.
midday meal.
Parents did not pay for midday meal. That's a lie. I paid in full. I paid in full. If there's one thing my husband does not joke with, is school fee. I paid in full. I paid everything in full. I owe school no dime. All the food you eat, all the drugs you take, I pay. Even your choppers and whatever. I still send money day before yesterday. They told me your chopper was finished. That you using buying things in school. I transferred money there yesterday. Why would they be blackmailing children and be telling them that their parents have not paid up to date? That's why they won't give them food. Look at what I sent to school. How? Look at him. Then, when I came back, they took you back to JSS1. Who asked seniors to take you and go and be beating you?
Mr. Joseph.
Say it loud.
Mr. Joseph.
Mr. Joseph, tell students to take you, seniors,
To beat me.
beat you in their hostel and bring back. In this dispensation, Deeper Life High School in Oro Road. In this dispensation, Kumuyi. In this dispensation, that is not those days. A child came to school and seniors will take him and go and bully him. A whole principal does not know what happens in our school. When I told her this morning that this boy has done this morning, he said, Jesus, she's shocked to hear that. Principal of a school, representing such a school, does not know what happens in school. Help me share until he gets to Kumuyi. If he cannot know me one-on-one, he has my money with him. And my money has not expired in his hand. I have right to talk to him. I am his client. Help me share this video until he gets to Kumuyi. Help me share this video. I just picked my son from school. I picked a skeleton. I took a chubby striker to school. I came back with a skeleton. Right now, I'm taking him to the hospital. He has been throwing up. Let me show Nigerians once more. He has been throwing up, coughing, stooling. He cannot pull from his anus. He cannot pull from his anus. We cannot cover this. We cannot cover this. Deeper Life High School in Oro Road. Uyo, we cannot keep quiet. We cannot cover this. I cannot cover it. I cannot keep quiet. I cannot keep quiet. Here is the boy I sent to school just 2 months after COVID. I came back with a skeleton. Skeleton, see him. I have massaged him with hot water this afternoon. His anus. See him. Other parents and so us were crying. I did not take a skeleton to school. I took a human being to school. Look at what I got back. And they are telling him that his mother does not pay for lunch time. All the children, they don't get lunch. They have intimidated that if you talk, when you come back, you are in soup. But God has used this to expose them. Let's go to hospital. Give me my slippers. While we go, I'll keep Nigerians updated. I'll be telling them what I've gone through. I will not keep quiet. I need help. Give me slippers. Let me take my son to school, to hospital. Let's go. Where is the last vomit? Vomited. Vomiting all greedy thing. Vomiting everything vomitable. Vomiting everything vomitable. Help me share this video until it gets to Kumuyi. Help me share it. Even if I will get him to another school, I still need the world to know what has happened. I still need people to know so that you don't take your children to school where they will be silent forever. You will now have a child who cannot talk to you. You will be living with a child who will be afraid to tell you what he or she has been through because he or she has been silent. This one is a talkative, but he can't talk again. Even when I told him that you are not going to that school again, he's still afraid to talk more. As if they will come back to kill him. Look at who my son I picked from school.
Look at him throwing up. Look at him. Look at the camera. He has been molested. Look at him. Look at him throwing up. Look at the boy I picked from Deeper Life High School. I took a healthy boy to school. He came back a skeleton. He will go to his money. He has not eaten. See him. That's the boy I picked from Deeper Life High School throwing up. Losing everything in him. See him losing it. Look at the camera. See him. I'll send a picture of him to the whole world when he went to school. Just in 2 months, look at him looking off a human being. My son is God. Look at the boy I took to boarding school. Nigerians, look at the boy I took to boarding school.
You see it? Somebody say you adapt to it. You adapt to molestation. What would he adapt to? Let me hear, ma'am. Somebody say you adapt to it. Are you saying that you adapt to molestation? You adapt to being sleep with from the behind? Is that what you adapt to? And when you adapt to it, you won't talk about it until you become a full gay. Which one would he adapt to? Please, let me understand, please. Somebody say he will adapt to it. I think people should learn to hear well before they give response. He will adapt to what do I say? Him being fingered, him being called to a table, and seniors will open his bum and be fingering his anus. Is that what he's going to adapt to? I think I should face the camera this time. What would he be? What would he adapt to? He will adapt to being used by SS3 students or SS2 students, and he will adapt to, oh, if you talk, we kill you. If we talk in the night, we take you out and go and kill you. Boko Haram in the school, is that what he's going to adapt to? Because I need to know what he's going to adapt to. What is he adapting to? Is that a way to go? What is he adapting to? If it was school and the stress, I've been through it before. But I'm talking about molestation here. What is he going to adapt to? Here is the boy I took to school. As I speak, he can barely sit down. I'm taking him to the hospital now. I will keep Nigerians updated. If you love me, share this video. Share this video until you get to the appropriate authorities. Share this video until you get to the appropriate. I owe Kumuyi no 1 naira. I pay him in full. I pay Kumuyi in full. He must not come and give me this first time. First impression. Wait, let them start the car. We go. I'll take you through until you enter bed for admission. I'll take you through until you enter bed for admission. I had a dream. That day I came to your school, I had a dream. I had a dream, you were waving me. If I tried to come close, you waved me and run away. That was why I jumped and came to school. And she told me it will not happen again, not knowing that it's not for teachers to happen. I want to ask, did teacher molest you? Don't be afraid to talk.
Yes.
What kind of molestation?
Beating.
Beating?
Yes.
They beat you?
Yes.
And they wrote there, why would they beat you and send you out for not to eat? Because you wee. Are you the first to wee? Is it the first to wee in school? I weed for a long time too when I was a child. I weed 12, 13 years. And when I got to Deeper Life High School, I made it clear that my son wheezes. I asked them before I paid for went and bought the bank draft. I asked them, the boy I'm bringing to school, who is in the house? Can he come to your school? They say yes, that they have others who wheeze. And all the bed has Macintosh. I came with an extra Macintosh. So because he wheezes, you now took him to senior class. From senior class, you start mistreating him because he wheezes. Because he wheezes, he came back a skeleton. Because he wheezes, when he wheezes, he will not eat for the whole day. And a teacher in Deeper Life High School, Kumuyi's church, will open mouth and tell him, if I hear it, you go. Look at the lady I was watching on social media. A boy who committed suicide. He could not tell the mother anything until he took his life.
Let's go to hospital.
Let's go to hospital. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's Kumuyi watch what is happening. Let's go. Look at him. Look at him. Nigerians, look at him. Look at him. And I'll go get it. Get the car and I'll go get it. Come out and lock the door. Have you taken the food I asked you to take? Oh yeah, if you don't, leave it. I cannot wait for you. Take bread or I'm going to give them tea. I cannot wait. Drop that in. I'm going to give them tea. Yes, I told you to take it since you didn't take it. You know my spirit is somehow now. So take it. Take the bread. Come out, let them lock the gate. Oh yeah, children, you put to go to the quarters. Why they lock? Don Davis, be careful so that you don't fall down. Oh yeah. If we cannot see Kumuyi or see whoever, then to a large extent, our voice should be heard. Enough of all these things going on and nobody talks about it. Can you get into the car? Sorry, are you okay? Sorry. Odwak? Sorry, stay in the car, I'm coming. On that light, let people see you that you're in the car. Let it get to Kumuyi, let him see what his teachers are doing. Kumuyi, your teacher said parents didn't pay for food. That the food they're eating is free. Please, you have to address things. Come and carry that plate of food in the car. Go through the other side. Your teacher said parents didn't pay for food, though. That's why to give them food in the afternoon is a problem. That the food is free. Please, sir, confirm if it's free. Because everything was broken down and paid to you. Confirm if it's free, if the food is free. We will not, because of a woman has a big ass, who will be afraid of her pussy. We will tell the person to his face what we have to say. You don't, because of a woman has a big nyash and address and be afraid to address him. Irrespective of whom you are, we will tell you what is happening. Your teacher said that. What did you tell it again? That you put on are not entitled to lunch. That your parents did not do what? We paid up to laptops. Here is the laptop. We paid for everything. Here is it. Everything fully paid for. If it's not paid for, how did you get it? A child who came and paid such a bulky money came back a skeleton. And he did not become a skeleton because he was reading, because he was not eating. Because he was not eating.
Hello, good evening.
He was not eating. He was not eating. Look at him. He came back when I don't know. I just picked him from school now. It took me time before they brought him out from school. Let the car drive out. Let's take him to hospital because he's so dehydrated, so malnutritious. Look at him. So malnutrition. He said he has not eaten yesterday night. This morning they went to give him Multivite. Telling him not to tell the mother. He should tell the mother that he doesn't have appetite. A whole Deeper Life High School. What are we teaching? What are we teaching? Is it only salvation? We shouldn't say what is happening. What are we teaching? Move the car out. Move the other one in. What are we teaching? A child that picked from school that should be resting is going to hospital on admission. Malnutrition. Open for me. What are we teaching? 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 What are we afraid of? What shouldn't we talk about? What shouldn't we talk about? I want to know. What shouldn't we talk about? What shouldn't we talk about? Here's my face. What shouldn't we talk about? How can I cough out such an amount and I'll be afraid to talk? What will happen? That I send this child to school, I told the school authority that my child wheezes. Can I buy the form? Can I buy the bank drafts? Look at him. My child wheezes. He's 10 years to 11. He wheezes in the house. Should I buy Pampers or what should I buy? They say they have duvet, Macintosh. That other children too wheel in school. So all their beds have Macintosh. That I should take my own back home. I can look at him. He could barely sit down on his own. Look at him. Since he came back, he can't sit down. He can't sit down. He can't sit down. He can't sit down. For what? Since he came back, he can't sit down. He can't sit down. He cannot sit down since he came back. AC, please, because of his temperature. Let's put the AC on. The temperature is too high. Throw up on that cloth there. Yeah? Throw up there. He did not fall sick that he was reading. He did not lose weight, say, and too much book because you people weren't giving him school. Deeper evils. Deeper rubbish. Deeper nonsense. Deeper liars. Deeper liars. Imagine telling a child that the afternoon food they are getting is by God's grace. It's by God's grace. Afternoon food they are getting is by God's grace. That their parents did not pay for it. And you are so intimidated these children that they cannot talk. A child was being molested in his anus and he cannot talk. A school that we paid in full.
Said it cannot happen here until the child tell everything and mention names, and everybody now kept mute.
Yes, mention names.
The principal said, calling me now that she's coming to my house. The vice principal was shocked. In this school, he mentioned Shola and mentioned Ola
and what?
And one other person.
Shalom.
Are you getting me?
Of a senior class molesting him. GSS1. Why won't we talk about it? Kumu, you hear it?
And everybody now said lie.
It cannot happen. Is Kumu your God? Is Kumu your God? Is he not human?
Oh my God.
You people worship human and leave God. That's why you overlook them that they cannot do so many things. If I was not a strong-willed mother, I wouldn't know what's happening to my son. I persisted when I saw him walk like he has a bow leg. I persisted. I persisted that something is wrong. Why are you walking like this? He said, Mommy, don't worry. Tell me what happened. I am your mother. I am your best friend. I am the only person that can die for you. Jesus died for the whole world. After Jesus, I am the next person that will die for you. He said, Mommy, don't worry. I said, I will worry. I will worry. Tell me everything. You are not coming back to the school again. It was when he heard that, he started talking. But the school authority, the school teacher stood up to fight me. They wanted to collect my phone when I was trying to connect live. Thank God I captured them with another phone, where all of them gathered to fight me in Deeper Life High School, Idoro Road. If I'm not a strong-willed mother, that's how I will be raising a child that has become a gear, which one I won't call them. But they don't the finger them from backside. But as don't they use hand, they open the hole, they go. The boy cannot walk. And the principal is in the school. School when they don't reach 10,000. There's a principal, there's a vice principal, there's a housemaster 1, housemaster 2, up to 4 useless men are there. Nobody noticed that this boy walk step is not good. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed it. That this boy walk step is not good. I came to pick him, they didn't bring him out. They rushed and go and give him multivites. They were begging him, don't tell your mother that you don't like eating. School, the school that they call God. A school where they call God. You are teaching your people to tell their parents, the parents. Parents who came and saw him cried. 4 parents complained. 4 parents saw their children, GSS1 students, they burst into tears. I'm not saying that a chubby boy that goes to a boarding school would not lose weight, but it's not looking malnutrition. I got to talk. He's not looking malnutrition. He's not